I hear the sound echoes beneath, angels and skies meet.
You see, it all started when I was 18. I really didn't know what life has in store for a girl who manages to survive life with so much punches that left a scar on my face.
And I'm straining to reach the light on the surface, light on the other side.
Even if I need to wear a mask from a world that judges the future with past and present experiences, so please don't judge me. I gave my life to Christ at 12. I go to church on Sundays with expectations like a pile of elementary textbook because I learned that vulnerability before the Maker isn't the speed of answered prayer. So what's the point? What's the point in uncovering secrets, loads of care and regrets before a God who sees the tiniest pinch of an insect bite that left a scar on my palm? Definitely, He sees the depth of my struggle and my pain, yet chose to be indifferent about my constant attack at night. How unreal love can be so cruel. To watch me suspended between life and death. You see, it happens to me every night at 3 a.m. The waves like a surge pressing me down to my bed. I can't even speak a word. It wouldn't allow me pronounce the J, the E, S, U, S come out as G's. I thought God was love. You know, if I was far, I would have taken this as the volume of the book written about my destiny, but that's a lie. I go to church on Sundays. I serve in teens department, yet couldn't get hold of a God I call my father, so I gave up. I gave up since the very night watched my innocence being betrayed. You see, I was only 15 and naive, bounded by traditions of respect to adults who don't hold you dear to their heart, rather sees you as a puppet to explore their sexual desires. Shh! If you tell anyone, I'm going to slit your throat. I'm telling you the truth. I wasn't provocative or make advances in a way to warrant slap and punches on my face. I only begged. I begged until my pleas turned to help, but no one could hear. No one could hear to save me from this human who uncovers his nature of peace in front of me. Then when no one could hear me, I remember the song of David. That song of David that says, when I was in great need, He saved me. But rather, the Lord watched my frail body like some Marvel movie of Beauty and the Beast. Really? You know, when I was a little girl, I thought God was like a Superman with wings that appear at every scene and instances we call on Him. But that night, my imagination betrayed my reality. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised since the very night I could beg Him in the hospital to save the little one who understands my pain, my regrets. I begged the Lord. I told Him that, Lord, if it's just this, Lord, preserve her life. Don't let her die. But right there, when hope was surfacing, death crept in at night and choked her on the bed. So I'm not surprised. But the question is, why must we live in the illusions of joy and happiness and death comes creeping in at us? Where then is the light at the end of the tunnel? Maybe it was all a lie. There was no light. You see, the Lord asked me to take a leap of faith. Now I'm leaping over my toes. My grade is at the verge of dropping me out of an admission I gained with so much sweat. My friend graduated so many years, I'm sure by now. Dust and web has choked his first class with a struggling life, so I'm tired. I'm tired of constantly calling on a God with so much principles and regulations that bridge the gap between my request and answered prayers. I'm tired. I'm tired of constantly risking my trust for a Father who I haven't even seen. And even after I believe that He is, where is my reward? A struggling life at 30, or a marriage of so many years, no child. Tell me, where is my reward? My friend, constant asthma attack, or the crisis that lands on the hospital bed every month. Don't I pray enough? I'm sure he doesn't even understand what it means to pay 1/10 of the penny my boss calls a salary. And what did I get in return? I got a sack letter from my only means of survival. You told me there is God. where is my reward? You see, there is an assurance. There is an assurance of a love that never fails nor falters. It is not measured by deed or grade mark. We earn it by mercy. There is a God. There is a God who is committed to you in your pains, in your struggles, more than you are to yourself. He said, will you let me? You know, I shiver at the reality of this, that the Lord was there. He was there that night when anxiety come creeping in at you. You tried running away from yourself countless times, but you end up crashing on the walls on your inside. He said, why do you give to that profits not? Why do you sow in a barren land? I am the Lord your God, who teaches your hands to profit and lead you the way you should go. He said, come. You can eat and delight your heart in fatness. Why starve yourself to death? He said, come to the rivers, you who have no money. Come buy wine and milk without money, without price, all for free. This is the King of the universe, stretching forth his hands to you once again, telling you to come. He said, I am more committed to you more than you are to yourself. You see, the Lord was there. He was there each time rejection, self-doubt, low self-esteem step in. That night you wished you were dead. You took the pills, you took the knife, you wanted to stab yourself, and he screamed. He shook his head for your ignorance. He said, only if you know who you are, a royal priesthood, an alien nation, a mighty man of valor. He said, how did you get here? How come the righteousness of God thinks you will perish in sin? How come the salt of the earth has lost its saltiness? By default, anyone who comes in contact with your life receives taste and savour. How come the redeemed of the Lord is seeking redemption from a man that cannot even save himself? How did you get here? The loved of the Lord is clothed with guilt. The choosing is dealing with identity crisis. A chosen generation don't even know the power vested on them. A royal priesthood, an holy nation, are seen rag as a natural domain. He said, how did you get here? He said, how did you get here? Joint eyes with Christ. How come you are cohabiting with the devil? All kings and priests, where is your scepter of authority? Here is the King of the universe, stretching forth his hands to you once again, telling you to come. He said, I am more committed to you more than you are to yourself. Hey, you. The Lord said, come. He said, come. He said, I am more committed to you more than you are to yourself. He said, I want to give you beauty for ashes. He said, I want to take away your shame and give you glory. He said, it doesn't matter how many years you've been barren. At the scent of water, at the scent of water, at the scent of water, this tree we bud again with freshness. This soldier will rise. This warrior will give his loins with the gift of salvation. This soldier will fight identity crisis and low self-esteem. He said, your past, all the things you've gone through in life, it has done something to you. It has made you a better person. The Lord said, come. I am more committed to you more than you are to yourself. He said, soldiers. He said, soldiers. He said, soldiers. He said, rise. He said, rise. He said, rise. He said, rise. Principalities don't die by fire. Afflictions don't die by fire. The effective fervent prayer of a righteous man makes tremendous power available. He said, come back to the place of prayer. Come back to the place of making. Come to Adulam. He said, stay. He said, stay. How long it takes, it doesn't matter. He said, come. He said, come. He said, I want to help you. Soldiers. Asibelate, Rababa Sambalati.